Shalom. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that's GMS. Peace and bless to the Akim and a few Akwath across the four winds. It's your brother Bata Maya from Great Millstone, Houston, coming to you with a quick hit. I saw this on Instagram, End Time headline, birth pangs. Earthquake felt by many across Maryland and D.C., same day as quake rattling buildings in New York. What did the scripture say? It's going to be rumors of wars, famines, pestilences, the beginning of sorrows, ultimately what? Earthquakes in diverse places. But I want to get this definition of pain. I looked it up on just a Google definition. A sudden sharp pain or painful emotion. Now when you go into birth pains, you go into the contractions, they become closer and closer, and they become more painful and painful until what? Until that baby is delivered. And ultimately, we want to be those babes that are delivered out of this hellhole, which is Babylon the Great, or the virgin daughter of Babylon. We want to get delivered because this place is going to be laid desolate. It's going to be laid waste, which, you know, this here in America. This place is going to become, I call it the big Sahara Desert, because it's going to be desert-like creatures that's going to dwell here. But the precepts that came to mind was St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. America is at war with a lot of nations, even with their allies. You know, soon their allies are going to shoot missiles on over here also. But they're at war starting to heighten up against China and Russia. And then also they're going to be dragged into the war with Iran. You know, Israel is pushing them towards, you know, warring with Iran, but it's going to, America's military is running thin. Not only that, it's running short. People don't want to join the military. They want to do it for the benefits, but they don't want to do it to be patriotic like they used to. Hey, the Lord is man, the Lord has this version, has the legs wide open for it to be, you know, penetrated by those thermonuclear missiles. See that ye be not troubled. So the hopeful elect, we're not going to be troubled, because we know that our salvation draweth near. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So it's going to be a lot of wars within itself, like race wars, class wars. You're going to have the alphabet community. I saw a clip where they're going to have a transformer reality show, and the different alphabets are going to be pretty much warring against each other. So they can't even come together, which is a good thing. And there should be famines. We're finna have famine of the word. Then we're going to have famine of food. And pestilences, when you go into pestilences, it's going to be these different type of diseases. It's going to be newly created diseases. You know, this place has been found out that most of these diseases that they're pushing out are man-made. And who has the power to do that? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And earthquakes in diverse places. Like, these are diverse places. You have New Jersey, New York area. Then you have the Maryland, D.C., you know, Virginia area, the DMV area. There was one that was here near San Antonio, which is like 3 hours away from Houston. But there was an earthquake, you know, recorded there. But here in Texas, there's a lot of oil drilling and fracking. St. Matthew 24 and 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Hey. And then when you go into sorrows, it goes into that the birth pains, which lines up with the titles. But all of these are the beginning of sorrows. I mean, it's going to be the beginning of, we're still in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. And then once it starts to reach that boiling point, it's going to boil over. And Esau, Edom, which is a self-proclaimed white man, is not going to have any control. And then ultimately, Yahweh's going to send Yahweh Shai to deliver the hopeful elect. The 12,000 men from the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and then the rest of the 1/3, which is the innumerable multitude, which is the men, women, and children of the nation of Israel, and those that look like the other heathen nations, whose spirit and their lineage goes back to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, will be saved. But 2/3 of our people will be destroyed. Ultimately, the heathens are going to be destroyed, and if you're here left in Babylon the Great, you will be destroyed, whether it's by the famine, the pestilence, and or those thermonuclear missiles. But Lord willing, this was edifying. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that's GMS. Peace and blessings to the Akim and a few Akwat across the four winds. And shalom to the hopeful elect.